Hey guys, it's James from Team Spread'em, you know, just trying to show you guys some stuff. Basically, this is my Qli deck profile, and let's just get started. So first, start off with 2 Degenerate, the Master, 2 Qliphort Scout. You just get everything. It's pretty broken. It's pretty stupid. Yeah, and then with that, 1 Monolith. I might get 2, but just because you have so many targets in this variant that I run. So for now, it's that 1 though. 1 disc. You don't need more than 1 disc usually. Well, this is also, it's not turbo Qlis, it's just regular breakdown control Qlis. And then after that, 1 shell. Shell's good because it's able to just like inflict piercing damage on like Shaddolls, and Shaddolls will get wrecked by it, and they get attacked twice, so it's pretty good to end with game. After that, 3 carrier and 3 helix, because we like compulses and we like MSTs. After that, 3 stealth. Stealth is just so broken. Like, they can't even activate to this card's effect, and it's an 8. And probably most of the time you're just like using stealth on like a helix or a carrier, so you're getting like two compulses and an MST. So that's broken. Too good. And then I'm just trying it right now, but 1 Cephalopod. This card destroys Burning Abyss. Like, you don't even understand. Like, I played a game and I basically burned him for 30 or 3,000, and I just gained 3,000, and it was just too good. And then of course, the daddy, the big boy, Towers. Towers is too good. Like, I know Turbo Towers is probably a better variant than this, but I'm just making do with what I have right now, and 1 Towers is fine. You could choose to run 2, but then again, it's just all preference. 1 Odd Eyes. Odd Eyes is just another way to just get to your Scout, because usually if you just don't have Scout, you're usually not going to be able to do as much as you want. And 1 Trampolynx, because the Trampolynx play with Scout, just bouncing it back and forth, being able to search twice is just so good. So use 2 Trampolynx. So that's all the monsters. Go on to the spells. 3 Patrick Hobins, because we gotta have that consistency. 3 MSTs, because I hate floodgates, so we gotta destroy all the floodgates possible. 1 Saqlifice, because Saqlifice does what it needs to do. You contribute for 2. You get another Cleater here. You most likely Scout if you don't already have it, so that's good. And the way we get to Scout, Summoner's Art's good. Does what it needs to do. 1 Raigeki. 2 Pot of Duality. Pot of Duality is good because if you really don't have Scout, or you know you're just gonna just normal summon and not special summon that turn, you can just find your ways into the plays that you need. And that's all the spells. On to the traps. The trap of the format. It's been a couple formats, Mind Crush. Everything searches, so it's good to have Mind Crush in the main for me personally. After that, 2 Mirror Force. Like I said, it's not Towers Turbo, so it's more of like a control type. More slow, grindy games. So Mirror Force just helps clear their board. And then for the best card, lose 1 duel. Well, no, lose 1 turn. But this card is so good. Like, I can't even explain how like degenerate this card is. It basically just doesn't let your opponent special summon. Well, it lets them special summon, but the fact that they just can't do anything when they special summon is so good. And then lastly, Skill Drain Vanities. Skill Drain's probably, I think it's probably the best card. Skill Drain's probably the best card in this deck. And Skill Drains probably has the most effect in this deck. And Vanities, you just run Vanities because you just want to destroy. Or not let them special summon, so it's good. That's the main deck. We're going to the extra deck. I mean, like, the extra deck isn't anything crazy. You can probably go into it maybe like once in your life, but you still have it there just to do it. Like, you just have all this like randomness, like a diamond to go in with stop BA and all that. Have an emerald, even though it ever goes into the graveyard for some reason. A Castel. Like, this, I don't even know why that's here. It's just, again, you just have 4s in there. Like, you don't even need to use any of this. Cowboy for burn, I don't know. But this Dweller, I don't know why you'd ever go into it. Roach, I mean, Roach is good. And then for the 5s, like, well, diamond doesn't really count, but just more 5s, and Gaia. So, I mean, you're probably never going into this. Maybe like once in a long while if it's just like so good. But I mean, probably the main 2 you might go into is probably just the 2 Tellars, because yeah, it just like shuts down like Shaddolls and BA. So these 2 are kind of good, but besides from that, you're probably not going into anything else. So that's it for the extra. And then the side is preference, because no matter where you're going or playing, it's all going to change, like depending on where you what store you're going to, or what comic book store you're going to play out in tournaments and stuff like that, or like ARG, I don't know, rip that ARG format. But alright, for the side, 3 Vanity Fiends. I feel like this is like one of the only ones that it should be in everyone's side, because it's just so easy to make, and it's like a walking Vanities, obviously, because that Vanity's in its name. But Vanity's Fiend is really, really good. Can't let him special summon. It's 24 beater. I don't know any normal summon monster that has 2400 attack or more, but let me know. Maybe like that 2 Goblin attack. I think that's like 23, but no way they're probably getting over that. So Artifact Lancias, very, very good. Doesn't let people banish. Can't let Ritual Beast go off that turn. Just a lot of different stuff. Same thing with like Necros. So on climate change, I don't know. It's like sometimes I want this card, sometimes I don't. So I just keep it in the side. Like if there's like, I don't know, like a Fire Fist guy that's like just bouncing everything with like bears, or there's like guy with like 3 Fairy Wind, I don't know, kind of want it. This is like a weird choice, but 3 Decree, I don't know, like like if I ever play a Tellarknight, I'm just gonna go into this, or like just a basically normal summon set 4. Like I just want Decree, so Decree's good. 3 Imperial Iron Wall, because Ritual Beast is like, you don't understand, like that deck can just go off, so having this is really, really strong against it, and that's like, it's not a hard matchup for this deck, but it's definitely something that everyone should be afraid of this format. And then the last, Shadow Imprisoning. I know this is auto win against Shaddolls, but it really helps against BA. BA is definitely the deck of the format. It's gonna be the best deck, and it's probably continuing to be the best deck unless, I don't know, like Cosmos or like Red Eyes takes over it, but I doubt it will. So for that is the deck profile. That is everything that I have at this moment that I choose to run. So I just want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to Team Spread'em, and have a good one.